They're like, bro, like every foul you see called on other teams, but when Argentina's supposed to be getting fouls, nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Welcome to the Shit Talk Podcast, and let the shit talking commence.
All right, guys. Well, we're nearing the end. Of course, what we've been talking about since we started this, the FIFA World Cup. We're nearing the end.
Yes.
Last games are coming up tomorrow. No, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we got France versus England, and then the championship game, Spain versus Argentina.
Yeah, and apparently there's a lot of hate for Argentina right now, saying they're pretty much preordained to win the World Cup. That's what I keep hearing.
No, my mom and my grandmother say the same thing. They're like, bro, it's like every foul you see called on other teams, but when Argentina's supposed to be getting fouls, nothing happens.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It does become ridiculous after a while.
Yeah, I heard France, if they get third place, it's going to get $29 million. Fourth place is $27 million. So that's like, they have a real chance. That's a lot of money. They're not even winning the World Cup.
There's these guys that I follow, and they asked what company makes the sporting trophies out there. Like, which ones are the ones that design all the trophies, like the Stanley Cup, the Vince Lombardi Trophy, the Commissioner's Trophy, which is baseball. What company does it?
Yeah.
Took me a while to guess it.
So you know the answer then. Who was it? I have no idea.
It's a movie, and someone had breakfast over there.
It's a good question. I've been out of town. I don't know a lot about the scandal with Argentina. Can someone catch me up?
Oh, people just want them to win. That everything seems to favor them.
Yeah, like the officials are giving red cards to other people for doing half the stuff they're allowed to do.
Yeah, and exactly.
All kinds of stuff go their way, and that's what I've heard. And it's like they want. I think it's Messi, right? And this is last one. Yeah. So I think they want to kind of.
Oh yeah.
They want to hand him everything. That's what I keep hearing.
I mean, he does play for my soccer team in the MLS, the Inter Miami. I'm like, he's a good player, but right now, them just like favoring him is just getting overrated to me.
Yeah, every World Cup there's some kind of officiating question, scandal, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And with something this big, it's hard to get officials that are like, nonpartisan because of national pride and their club pride and all that stuff. So it's really hard to buy a straight down the arrow. A lot of money involved too.
I'm thinking in the championship game they're not going to have any Latin or Hispanic referees. They're going to actually bring in foreign referees, or like the one game they had an American referee.
Yeah, American and Canadians. Let them be the referees.
Exactly.
I haven't watched any of the games yet, but I should watch Sunday's game because it's going to be at MetLife Stadium. That's not too far from my house.
And New York.
I live in New Jersey. And New York. Well, it's in New York, New Jersey, but I'm calling it MetLife Stadium. I don't care.
It's on the line.
I don't watch FIFA. I don't watch FIFA, but I saw like the like how other people are watching on Instagram too. That's pretty much all I got for it. So,
there's a YouTube channel where you can actually look up all the game's highlights from every single game. So you can't watch the entire game. It wraps for like 15 minutes. It's very detailed. Every shot, every goal. It's a pretty good wrap up. So if you want to catch up briefly, you can just watch those an hour. And you can kind of get a feel for how it works.
Right.
Well, sometimes it's like watching paint dry because 90-some minutes and a score of 1-0 or 0-0. I don't know. It's not quite like American football.
If the teams are even, I remember the first World Cup game I watched back in 2004, I think it was, 2006, something like that, whenever it was around that time. There was 2 unknown Asian teams that had no chance in hell of winning the World Cup. Weren't even going to get out of pool play. I was riveted in that game. It was 0-0. They were so closely contested. I was in. I was watching. Come on, somebody score. Somebody get a goal. I was into it.
Yeah, but a shootout at the end is like, really? We get a chance to face the goalie by himself, and that's how we're going to decide our 90-plus minute game. So
that's how it works.
Yeah.
What makes me laugh mostly is when like you're right there to the goalie, and the net is like this big, and you still miss it.
True.
It's like, I can do that.
I know.
So
It's
you
like,
guys, I was at the game yesterday.
oh, yours.
Which game?
The England-Argentina game.
It was crazy.
It was, I would say that Argentinian fans outnumbered the Brits by 80 to 20%. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy how loud it was. It was unbelievable.
I mean,
But going back to the corruption, there's always been rumors, conspiracy theories about the corruption of FIFA.
right.
So it could be about Messi. It could be about some Argentinian politics. But look what Trump did, right? So you just never know what's going on. But I'll say one thing, that second goal by Argentina, they should have done a VAR review. And there's no excuse why they didn't. At the same time, Messi did yesterday what he did the past 2 other games. So basically, England handed Argentina the win on a silver platter because he did exactly what he did in the previous 2 games.
That's true. I was watching it, and I'm like, England was doing good when they scored that goal. I'm like, they're gonna need to hold this lead. But then you start seeing them like do nothing. They keep backing up every time Argentina was moving forward.
Yeah, they play like the Toronto Maple Leafs play. Or they play like Italy. Italy goes in a defensive mode all the time when they're winning.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was rooting for England, and it was very. I never
England.
felt so heartbroken in the moment of a sport because I was kind of, I've been watching the World Cup a lot. So
I find it ironic that you root for the country that they got our freedom from 50 years ago before.
They just don't want to see Argentina win.
No. There's more of a backstory. So first of all, I was rooting for the U.S. and I would have loved for the U.S. to have gone further, but that was I'm so proud of them as far as they did go. But my husband is British. My kids grew up as Chelsea fans. I am a Liverpool fan because I had to mix it up with my family. I couldn't have, and that was when Chelsea was winning all the time. So I've been watching football for a very long time and watched my husband suffer through quite a few World Cups. But this was really the worst.
I have a friend who's from England as well, and what's funny is the team he roots for, because I call him Nuts, because he roots for Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. I like doing that.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, so we call him Nuts as a nickname.
Nuts. That's cute.
Well, you got to figure Canada, U.S., and Mexico, they did very good. It would have been nice for a North American team to win, but what are you going to do?
Just gotta wait 4 more years.
Honestly, many people in the pools chose these 4 teams, the last 4, to be in it. So the thing that sucks is now England has to play France for 3rd and 4th place on Saturday.
They better win.
So you've got Harry Kane and Mbappe against each other.
I'll be at work on Saturday for both Saturday and Sunday games. So, but we do watch it at work. I got my manager on it, watching it whenever we need to know the updates.
Well, it will be interesting to see who wins that game and how hard they go out, I think.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, my friend at work predicted Spain and Argentina from the beginning.
Right.
And it came to
that's amazing. I hope he's winning some money.
Hey, but the good thing is Italy hasn't lost yet in the World Cup.
That's right.
They didn't play, but they didn't lose.
Very true.
But Leslie, you're right. It's all corrupt because Italy's number 1 for corruption in FIFA. They get caught all the time.
But then they should have been in it. Then that's interesting.
No, it was fixed for them not to go in.
They were not good enough at all this year. I mean,
Yeah. I was hoping for USA, even though I'm from Canada. I was hoping USA would take it because they had a really good team. They're really strong.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say, I think that Canada, Mexico, and the US did a great job.
Oh, absolutely.
Of running the show. Yeah.
America's so far behind in football. It really is. It hasn't been that organized here like the rest of the world. But we're going to catch up soon.
I think having the World Cup here really is going to motivate, the younger generations to see what it takes. And also, I think I mentioned this last week. We need to get some European coaches into some of these better teams here.
Yeah. My mom said the same thing. We need European coaches because they're more on the level than what we are. I mean, I know some of them that come from Europe do come in here, but they don't really train the whole teams. They train one team. It could be for international team. It could be MLS. But yeah, in a sense, we do need some European coaches out here if we want to get better in soccer.
In fact, we're so far behind that we think football is soccer. So that's how far behind we are.
Trust me. Where I used to work, my boss was Russian, and he says he's like, when we watch that kind of game, football, we say it's American football. Not like the football we play out here. That's how he was telling me. I was like, yeah, I know. The Europeans call us American football. We call yours European football. But I'm like, football in the game of football, we don't really use our feet. We may run with our feet, but we don't use it. So that's why I'm like, there's a confusion.
That's where I find it makes no sense. Absolutely doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like for them it's like soccer, and then for us, for here in America, it's just like football, right? With football.
Yeah,
I see the confusion.
Well, football they should name kickball because they kick it once in a while. Or we should start a petition.
Or just combine both.
Let's put them all in pads and let them fight it out.
I don't know how that would sound.
You guys remember the movie Beer Fest? That should be the new 4-year kind of game.
What's that?
A movie called Beer Fest. You guys ever seen that?
That's a fun game to me.
That should be the new sport. I swear, that should be fun.
Out there kicking too many balls.
No, you won't be hitting them because who has the ball and you're still trying to kick it. Stumbling around.
They had soccer in America in the 70s, and George Best and Bobby Moore and all that, they played in America after they retired, and that was in the 70s. And then it went down again. It didn't build the momentum, so it came to America. He played in America, didn't he?
Yeah, I saw that said how soccer came to America, and the guys you mentioned, they came here to play.
Yeah.
And then when Pelé, man, was that the hysteria?
They tried to make it popular, and a lot of teams went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah. But it's coming back again. Yeah, you got the World Cup. We had
when they're big.
Yeah.
Toronto FC sells out all the time. So in Toronto, it's become very big, the football. And actually, it's called the Toronto Football Club, so they don't even mention soccer in the name.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the England and Argentina because I knew that England were going to lose because Argentina always cheat because they cheated before, back in the 80s, and they win because they cheat, So,
but the coach made a mistake. The team went in defense mode. That wasn't right.
Yeah. England always.
Yeah, definitely should not have made those substitutions when he made them. They had a thing going. I mean, there was 10 minutes left twice.
And that's what Italy used to do. They used to go into defense mode and think they could win, but you can't do that.
No, you can't.
No.
It makes a boring game. It's boring when they try and play like that.
It was. The second half was boring. It was all Argentina.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah, at the last moments, it was all Argentina.
Yeah.
England started strong, and then that's it.
The first half, they were amazing. I thought they were going to take it. I was hoping they would win, but now I'm hoping Spain wins.
So am I.
I don't
Italians don't like Argentina, so we don't vote for them.
England
Spain wins.
Just sign the petition already and be done with it.
Hey, since we're on, I want to do a shout out to a company, but I want to tell you something that happened at the bank yesterday on me.
Go for
Me
it.
and my wife were going to the bank, and it was just open. There was just me, my wife, and somebody in front of us in line. So the bank opens up. There's 3 tellers. Me and my wife walk in, but there's a customer in front of us that walk in. Then all of a sudden, after 2 minutes, 2 guys storm through the door with rifles. So one guy has a rifle in the air and tells everybody to go down on the ground. So there's only 3 customers. So we go on the ground. He says, face down, put your arms in the air. So we do that. And he told the teller, stay where you are. So the one gunman gave a note to the teller and goes, read the note and do exactly what he says. So at the time she was reading the note, he was adjusting his mask and his mask fell off. And he goes to the teller, oh my God, you seen me? And she goes, yeah, I did. So he shot her. So goes to the next teller, did you see my face? Yes, you did. Shot him. Then he comes to me and he goes, taps me on the shoulder with his gun and he goes, did you see my face? I go, no, my wife did. It's a joke. But anyway.
That happened to my buddy Eric once.
Well, I'm going to do a shout out again. I did one last week for the dinner detective in Mississauga, Toronto, at the Sheraton Hotel, 6257 Airport Road. And by the way, we're all across the United States. We got 100 locations in the States and 2 in Canada.
I used to do the dinner detective too. Leslie knows me. I used to do the dinner detective here in Miami.
Really?
Yeah.
You still do it?
I had to stop for a little bit because I had car trouble. It broke down.
Yeah.
But they just sent out the new email today to sign up for August.
Oh, they did?
Where are most of you guys based?
So what storyline did you do? Like Dirty Money?
Yeah. The whole thing with Bruce Lee, Peter Parker, and...
Yeah, I played Peter Parker a lot. Well, I played all characters except Detective.
I played the detective
me too.
3 times, actually. I did the
Really?
detective 3
That's
times.
good.
Yeah. I like to go off of Frank Drebin from the movie The Naked Gun.
No way.
Yeah, I would tell people, like, when the 2 people that died and they run out and the guy goes after them, I let the people know. I tell them, all right, the thing about being a detective, you always got to know your surroundings and know where the people are. So like a blind man at an orgy, I'm going to have to feel things out.
That's a good one.
Did you ad-lib a lot?
Which one? Most of the time, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's all,
Actually, we got 2 lady producers that they're fantastic. So what I did on the last show I did, I milked it like crazy because my family was in the audience. I milked it. I threw another half hour of lines in there just to get noticed.
Yeah, I've done this company called Adventure Game for corporate building events, and every once in a while, it's sporadic, but it's a thing called Spy Game. And I always put this guy Weiler. I'm a stockbroker, and I have to go around, and I'm following this one girl. I think it's Trixie, but I'm supposed to know nothing. I just buy the stock, bitch about it the entire time, and they ask me questions. I just kind of feel like, what are you talking about? Yeah, my boss works in New York. I just kind of ad-lib for like an hour, and I just, wherever they go with, I just kind of run with them. They can be weird, I'm weird too. I can be like, wait, touch me, dude. I got to get all into it. It's fun. I like improv, always have.
Yeah, live theater is fun. Live theater is very fun. I did a few movies that took like 8-10 hours to do a 5-minute scene. Like, oh my God.
I know what you mean. I actually did a short film where it's like I only get 5 minutes of time on the movie, but it took us 3 days to film.
No way.
Wow.
That's standard. That's totally standard. That's crazy.
Well, oh yeah, no. I started understanding it more. I mean, most of the short films I've done, it took us the whole day, or it took us like a couple days.
It's like punishment.
I don't see it funny, but it's like you enjoy doing. I enjoy doing it. Trust me, I get tired and all that, but it's something.
It's fun. It's fun. You know what's even more fun? It's the food they serve.
What happened?
No, we're just talking about how we've acted in like short films and other things. I like.
About that. I think I.
Okay.
Oh, we got a mask guy on the scene. Is he a villain?
I think he's a hero.
We got Vincible. He's wearing a mask.
I can never be a villain. I'm just here to keep watch.
I just
what's going on.
There he is.
Nancy, I'm keeping an eye on you.
Oh, really?
Are you an anti-hero?
You can call me whatever you want. I'm definitely not a villain, though. Unless you've
been a good character on The Boys.
I'm your villain. He's V-Man.
You're like the guy that robbed the bank. You were in the mask.
No,
That was funny.
I think it was too, actually.
You'd make a good character on The Boys. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
You Vincible.
What a terrible ending, huh? Did you guys see the ending?
Nope, I heard about it.
Crazy.
No spoilers, but I did see it. Yeah, I mean it was all right, but they could have done better with it.
It felt like a Flanderization of the entire show. The last season was a complete. They just took everything. It's like if the show was a meal, right?
Yeah.
First through 4th season, maybe he stops at the 3rd season. You got your steak, you got your rice, you got your broccoli, you got your wine, and then you got your nice sundae for a dessert. The 5th season is just the sundae.
Yeah.
There's all the vulgar jokes. They're trying to they're trying to do everything that made it feel special. And they put it all in one season, and it failed. It completely failed.
My friend said he really liked the season 5 because it had one of his favorite show characters in a reunion. the guys from Supernatural.
Oh yes, yeah, Marathon Man.
Marathon Man, Soldier Boy and Malcolm.
Like in a couple of months. Yeah, I remember one time I heard about Supernatural. I was like, huh, because I was scared when I was a kid. Because I mean, yeah, I'm scared of like supernatural stuff, but the show, like how it was, I'm like, oh no, I'm actually scared of this, and I used to get freaked out that easily. And then when I went to go watch the actual full seasons, I watched. I think it was like 4 years ago. I was still in my local community college. I mean, I'm doing my university online. So currently, anyway, at the time I was at the college, I binge watched all the seasons of Supernatural nonstop every day for the next 2-3 months, and then when the new season came, I just watched it as it released. Yeah, no idea how I did that. I don't know, but now if I were to sit through all of that, I probably wouldn't. I'd be just like, okay, I had too much to eat.
Yeah, it's just too much if you've been like that much, you know.
And I had no idea how I did it.
They're talking about weapons in the chat. You know, I did enjoy weapons up until the ending. The ending just felt like, okay, now the movie's over, and the kids are all still like that.
Thank you. I loved that movie, and I was like, what the hell? You guys have all seen Hocus Pocus, right? Okay, I said Aunt Gladys was like a twisted psycho Sanderson sister because she
is that the one with Bette Midler?
Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker. And
that was a funny movie. Yeah.
So I'm like, Aunt Gladys is just a psycho Sanderson sister. In the end, she just, because she was dying and old and wanted, to be young and suck everybody's souls, and it was really good, but. Yeah, I didn't like the ending very much.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a kill count version. Have you guys ever watched this?
Yeah.
Kill count Undead Meat?
Yeah, dude. I used to watch that a bunch. That's one of the prime. I'm not gonna watch this movie or show. I'm just gonna watch someone talk about it channel.
I prefer that most of it. Some movies, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go watch it. Like something like Scream or Halloween or something, and sometimes I'm just like, okay, I just rather watch the kill count. Yeah,
I'm not that much of a fan of movies in general. I mean, shows are nice, but kind of just prefer hearing people talk about movies, and I do actually watch them because they're like long enough that they're a time commitment, but they're not long enough that they really leave anything lasting with me, It's like, it's kind of like just having ice cream, the next day you barely even remember having it. It's like,
I get what you mean. I mean, I'll watch movies, don't worry. I'll watch movies on TV shows, and I'll watch them like in theaters, but it really depends on what they are.
The best movies are Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
I could watch Jurassic Park over and over again.
I love Jurassic Park.
Oh my God, I watch it on YouTube all the time.
Let's go ahead and give a moment of silence to Sam Neill because we did lose.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We did.
The man was a wonderful actor.
I loved
amazing.
Him. Wonderful. Did you see Event Horizon?
Of course. That movie creeped me out, but it was so good. He did it. Yeah, he did it with Lawrence Fishburne. Watch, if you guys haven't seen it, watch that movie. You will be like how weird and creepy it is. But it was so
What's
good.
the name of it?
I'll put it in the comments. It's Event Horizon.
Is that the one that takes place in the future and
in a spaceship? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I saw a post about that with Sam Neill. He actually.
And then the Godzilla movie. I'm sorry. I just want to say this real quickly. And then Godzilla movie, and then in the new upcoming one, Godzilla and Kong. It's called Godzilla and Kong Supernova. I heard that he's going to be in that movie too.
His last role.
So they're going to do his tribute there too. So that's why I keep hearing from social media. I just want to point that out. Sorry, Vince.
Nadia, don't fall in. I do not want to have a death on this live. I would have to fly over.
That's crazy.
Just scream if you feel like you're unsteady, and I'll be there.
All right, I got you.
Saying something about in Event Horizon, I heard that his patch for his country of Australia imagine that in the future, it wouldn't be the Union flag on the Australian flag anymore, but the Aboriginal flag. So it's a cool little detail that he made to the movie. He changed it. So even though I haven't seen it, I know that detail.
No, you know, it is a detail in the movie, yes, but like when you guys got the time, just watch Event Horizon. To me, it's like not only was Jurassic Park a good movie by Sam Neill, but this movie blew me away.
When did this movie come out?
Event Horizon, I think around like 98.
Oh, yeah, it's like the 90s.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
He was in a good movie too called The Triangle. It was a 3-part movie.
Triangle?
Yeah, The Triangle. He was good in that one also.
He was in the Jurassic World Dominion as well too. So.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Well, they're supposed to do another Jurassic Park, and he was supposed to be in it, but I guess not now.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, they'll definitely do a tribute to him in the movie. I could.
Oh, absolutely.
Or definitely do. They'll probably just like mention it somehow. Yeah, because that'll be screwed up or fucked up of them if they don't.
Hey, I got a question for you guys that I'd like to bring up. I know we're all actors in this group. Have you ever had an audition request or a breakdown for something about AI usage that like you've actually? Like I'm asking because I got an audition request for a movie in Indiana, and I can't say. I mean, I can say something. It's like a sci-fi kind of thing. But it asked me. It wants to verify permission of AI usage and mention something about making sure I'm not using AI for my audition. And I thought it was pretty interesting, and it sounds like a sci-fi thing, so I can kind of see it for effects purposes, for special effects after the fact. Okay, but what do you? I mean, I'm very skeptical of AI and the whole acting because they want to replace writers, they want to replace actors, like that one fictional girl that whatever they made her name is, the actress.
Like something like deepfake and something like fake actresses. I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember her name is. But also, are there like even like in their back what was it called, breakdowns? Are they like mentioning how they're gonna use like AI in the background or something like that?
That's the thing. It doesn't specify. So I'm going to submit the audition, and if they call me back, I'm going to ask questions about it. But I am kind of curious about what they mean. Because with the sci-fi and special effects and shit, okay, I can kind of see them, using us for certain things. But I just want them to replace whatever I do on screen. Like if I act and put a character out there, I don't want them to replace it and make me sound or look different. That would kind of piss me off. So I just want to see if I've ever experienced that before.
Well, so far I haven't experienced that yet.
No, I mean I've been in an AI project, but that's for like that's like for like helping like how the AI was before I know what was it doing. But I've been in the AI project before, but no, I never been replaced.
I heard an Alvin and the Chipmunks movie that's being released, and they're searching for people who are proficient in generative AI, and they're trying to hire people for the special effects of the new Chipmunks. So it's just going to becoming more common. I'm sure we'll all see it in the future, but it will always feel ingenuine. AI content will always feel ingenuine because it's not. When we consume art, we always look at it from the idea that we are one conscious body consuming the expression of another person's or group of people's consciousness. When an AI creates something, we all feel that initial feeling of this is artificial. This is an artificial intelligence. It's artificial human experience because intelligence is human. Artificial intelligence is artificial intelligence, but everything that it comes from the collection of human intelligence over the last 150, thousands of years that we have uploaded online.
Especially on social media.
All right. That actually makes sense, yeah.
True. Yeah, I was watching this movie. It's a sci-fi movie, and then all of a sudden, after 5 minutes, you could tell it was AI. It just got boring after that. Then they were running, and you could see the running wasn't properly, and I don't know, it didn't look right.
I feel like
I think live performances are going to become very popular in the next 20 to 30 years because obviously you can't really fake AI yet with live performances. Maybe holograms.
No, you need humans. We need humans in it.
So we'll probably call you an AI operator by then.
That's why I've been thinking about getting back into stand-up. I do miss doing that.
That's how I got started. That's how Invincible got his start, stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Is everybody on here from US?
I am.
Yes.
From Canada. Anybody from Canada?
It's on the moon that I go back and forth from, but normally I'm just in the United States.
Based on the moon? Explain more. I want to know about your history, man.
I can't say much. My superiors will get me in trouble if I say too much. But you will. It's on the other side of the moon, so you can't see with your telescope. I'm just there. Like I'm not taking out low-level criminals. I'm a guy. If there's a threat, you're not going to hear about it because I have already solved it.
Okay,
but when you go to the moon, you're not spending $10 billion to grab a rock, are you?
Yeah.
No. I can just go there. I can't. Obviously, there's no atmosphere in space.
If you're on it,
hold my breath, and I get to the moon, and I can't.
Well, we all should go with you then.
Yeah.
Vince, do you have a superhero team over there? Like, do you have?
You know what? That's what I'm forming.
Is AI helping you get there?
I'm going public and forming one. So, an application center will be up soon. A website will be up soon, but. Very selective. Your powers have to be strong. Our enemies are. You don't want to know. I can't tell you. The Martians, they don't mess around. The Europeans don't mess around. Don't even get.
Who's on your team then?
You got some crazy animals and aliens on Uranus.
My anus. Who's on my anus?
I wouldn't know much about that.
It's like a song says, I'm hung like planet Pluto, hard to see with the naked eye, but if I can crash into Uranus, I would stick it where the sun don't shine.
That's a good one.
I like that.
Do you have anyone on your team yet?
Nope, nobody yet. I'm a solo runner.
If you ever come to Miami, you got me. They call me Boulder, like a juggernaut.
Got you. I'll watch out for Ryan. I'll put a call out for you.
It's bowling time.
Does anybody else have anything to say about AI more?
Yeah, it's fake like silicon.
It's getting annoying, yeah.
World, but what about it in the rest
Out of all the free images out there, they use an AI one.
I think AI just should be used like to help out, to aid, but I don't think it should be fully taking over, professions and fully taking over like other beings and faking everything out. I just think it should be just like only used as an assistant. It's just like what I said. What was it a while ago? Like, technology is a terrible master, but it's an excellent servant. It's the same thing with AI.
Yeah.
Well, the one good thing about AI, I got a picture of me beside Wayne Newton, and it looks real.
That's John Cushane himself.
I love the guy.
But it's mostly the generative AI that's the worst part, because like anything else, people don't really complain about as much because it's usually considered, if it's not an artistic job, and if it's a job that like people don't want to do, then that's the one that's most likely going to be taken. Because if you don't want to do the job and you make and you automate it, like most people are going to be on board with that. Like it's a job a lot of people die in. It's a very dangerous job. Well, they want AI and robotics to do those because they don't want all the people die.
Right.
Like what is it? Like I know logging is one of them. Like cutting down trees, people die from that.
Yeah.
I think like mining and I think like maybe fishing as well. Also, you don't realize people that are delivery drivers are actually those actually have a lot of dangers as well, because it increases the probability of crime and crashes driving for like 10 hours every day.
Speaking of Waymo,
yeah.
My doctor.
I trust that over a robot. No offense.
Wait, what?
You trust that over a robot?
Yeah, I would trust someone who has experience in driving who's up for 10 hours over an AI or like a Waymo. Like, I don't trust those things. I see them and I try to sway away from them.
Oh, you mean self-driving vehicles?
Yeah.
Waymo.
Waymo is unbelievable.
They're crazy.
Yeah, most of them are like Jaguars, and from what I know, like I remember going to LA Auto Show. I think they're getting like a few more companies to be part of Waymo as well.
They're everywhere in LA. It's starting to get kind of crazy.
Here in
I've
Florida,
been to
yeah.
LA,
we got
and I'm just like, okay, they're just ordinary vehicle. One time I was like, I don't know where I was heading, but there was like a Waymo right in front of me, too. And I was so grateful that it didn't malfunction or anything. It just like kept going. That's how, like, you know, they're everywhere basically.
Right.
But we don't have them in Canada yet, thank God.
Yeah.
I was in an airport in Phoenix.
I haven't seen any yet.
It was so busy. I couldn't believe how this Waymo was navigating the traffic at the airport. It was unbelievable. Probably better than half the drivers there.
More AI-driven vehicles that are on the road, the more efficient they will be because they all share the same data source. Always collecting data. So the more that are on, that's why Tesla has become the largest car company on the planet because they're not just a car company, they're a data company. They've got all this road data mapped out, all the data for other vehicles and traffic patterns mapped out so that it gets shared with other companies that are also using it. It just gets better and better and better and better.
Right.
Even the technology with pedestrians, it's unbelievable. You know, we had one walking behind a pedestrian walking behind a Waymo, and all of a sudden the Waymo won't move, and this pedestrian goes running across a crosswalk. I probably wouldn't even have noticed the pedestrian driving, but the car did. So it was interesting.
Yeah, I think they have those cars in San Francisco. The last time I've been there.
Yeah, they're coming everywhere.
You're allowed to use the phone while driving.
But what I was gonna say is that with like delivery jobs, it doesn't mean that there's gonna be like no person delivering, because like the car can drive itself, but like who's gonna take the stuff out of the car and bring it to the house? You know, so you still need a person
maybe
for that.
Maybe it might be a drone that'll take it from the vehicle to your house.
That's gonna be the next thing.
How is it gonna like all those boxes, like different types of boxes? How could pick it up and then fly all the way to the house? And then like if it goes all the way to the house, who's gonna like? What if like some kids or something try to knock it down? Like they do that with the food delivery bots, that like the small ones that go on the sidewalks. Yeah, people trash them all the time. So like if you want to give a job to like someone who is incapable of driving due to a disability but is still capable of bringing the stuff to the front porch, then it's still usable.
Yeah,
because you can't rely on a robot to like walk all the way up to the house and then put it there accurately.
Well, most of these robots are computerized, so you know they're still going to be part of the technology, like how I explained.
True.
Yeah. It's not like these robots have mind of their own. If they did, you know, like that would be something different. But still, these robots are still being controlled somehow. It's like something we built with our own hands. So it makes sense they're going to have like malfunctions.
Like humans have malfunctions.
Oh, well, we have a different type of malfunction. So does animals, all right?
We could trip on the steps delivering food and fall on the ground.
Yeah, that's a different type of malfunction. I'm talking about technological malfunction.
Yeah.
Like,
there are a lot of videos.
I tripped over a cordless phone. So
just robots.
See, that's a different type. That's a different type. That's like an organic malfunction, not like computer malfunction.
That's a glitch in your brain.
About 6 months ago, I was going to the doctor's office, and right next to where my husband parked the car, there was the Tesla Cybertruck.
Oh God!
Right there.
Oh, I see.
I had to take a picture. I had my husband take a picture of me next to it because it was so huge. I'm almost 5 feet tall, and I'm in a wheelchair, and the tire itself is almost taller than me. And I'm wondering, there's no door handles either, so you wonder, how do you get into it?
I mean, it's obviously a Tesla, so you just have to push them in. I own a Tesla. I already know how it works. I had to get a Tesla because that's all I can afford at the time.
It's a new futurism trend where like now that's the 2020s. Anything that looks futuristic becomes popular. And so Cybertrucks are meant to look like they come from 100 years later.
They
Oh,
look
yeah, but it looks
like-
like something you can build in your garage with some sheets of metal.
It looks like a credit card reader.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what my ex-roommate said. He's like, it looks like a freaking. I'm like, dude, that looks like a paper shredder. You put it right in the back.
I wouldn't be
But there's no
surprised.
aerodynamics.
Looks
there.
like a-
It's square.
Like
It looks
another
like a screwed up
fucking-
box. That's what it looks like to me.
Actually, it reminds me of that 80s video, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing.
And the chicks for free.
And it takes for free.
There you go.
I could
That one,
imagine
yeah.
like any new movies that are like take place in the far future, or like there's like Cyberpunk or whatever, are probably going to use those cars. As,
Oh,
like,
please.
props.
No. Do not disrespect the genre with the freaking testicle car or whatever they call it.
Come on.
I mean, in the nearistic future, you could put it in a movie, but don't do steampunk. Steampunk is way cooler than Tesla.
No, I didn't say steampunk. I said cyberpunk.
Okay, then yeah, my mistake. Cyberpunk's all right, but steampunk is where it's at.
If it was steampunk, you'd have to use like the wagons.
I would
Where
like that.
everybody's from, do they got to use a cell phone while they drive?
That is the stupidest thing you can do is drive while you're using your cell phone. What I do, my phone is flat down on the seat like this. You
No,
call
but is it
me-
legal where you are?
No, it is illegal to drive while using your
It is
phone.
illegal.
The screen,
in California.
the screen that they place in the middle of the car that's meant to replace the phone when you're in the car, because there's apps on that screen.
Oh, I thought it was just Ontario, Canada that was illegal to.
And
drive
it
with a
shows
cell
you
phone.
like
No.
the maps and the radio stations or whatever. the
It's here in the
screen
U.S.
car.
as well. We'd get fined if we're caught here. I'm not sure about other states, but in California, if we're ever like caught, I think we just get like cited or even get pulled over for it too. So we're not allowed to.
We got a $650 fine and 3 points off your license.
Oh, hell no.
And we got so many accidents here on our highways because everybody's looking at the cell phone at their crotch.
Oh, yeah.
And they're looking and typing.
Wow. You're from Canada?
Yeah, Toronto.
Oh man, we've got to send you something to hold your phones.
We got the worst drivers up here, trust me. Oh my God. They're like this texting and trying to drive.
Are you affected by the fires up there?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, yesterday was so bad, then it was orange. The sky was orange and LED lights were super bright because the orange made the LED lights look nicer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were at a 10 level. I think that's orange or red.
Orange is
And
red.
apparently
I
it's going
live in
towards
New Jersey. I live in New Jersey,
It's
and
going
yes,
there.
we have the smog from the fires, and even here today, there's an air quality alert. So
Yeah.
because I have asthma, I gotta stay home. Can't go anywhere.
If it
California,
continues, it
it's
might
like
affect the game on Sunday.
What happened?
I was wondering about that. I mean, if
I don't think
they'll
so.
be
I
affected.
don't think so because I live about maybe 30 minutes away from the New York, New Jersey Stadium, and it's supposed to be heavy rain Saturday. So
Yeah, hopefully.
For us here in California, wildfires are like popular, especially like droughts in some places. And then we got like earthquakes here too. So
Most of them are in Southern California.
Yeah,
Southern California's climate is very different because it's near the equator. So anything like central to up north is actually very different, and they don't get fires as often because they have a lot more rain and a lot more water. Because I'm in San Joaquin County, so there isn't really much fires here. It rains a lot more.
Yeah.
So are you very humid where you are?
It's not humid, but it's nearby a delta. Like you go to Stockton, it's right next to the delta, so there's significant water there.
Yeah, we're
Well,
very
then you
humid
go-
up here all the time. Like
Yeah.
if it's 100 degrees, it feels like 114.
Here it's like
over here
100
too.
we're like in that we have like hundreds here where from I live like 2 hours or an hour and a half from LA, and here and then I just saw my car, it's like 107, so we're like literally in the hundreds.
Oh my God, that's hot.
Yeah, exactly.
It always says it's 98 over here, but when I get in my car, the heat index says it's like 110.
Yeah, it's showing the interior of the car as well as the outside.
Yeah, and my
And
windows,
usually the inside is hotter, so
my windows are tinted, so it's like it's still.
We even have wildfires in the UK.
Well, you can keep your soup warm in the car.
You know, the crazy thing about California, I'm from California here, a number of years. When I first moved out here, I couldn't believe the number of people that start the fires out here. You know, I lived in other states that didn't happen, but it's amazing how many people, when the winds start blowing here, they go out and light fires. And you see us on the news quite often.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the biggest wildfires recently were caused by arson, and they arrested the people suspected of doing them. But also, they don't replace like electric equipment, and with PG&E controls all of it. So by their negligence, they caused all those wildfires.
Yeah, the ones in Canada are all caused by lightning strikes because they're so dry. We have rain once a week, and it's very dry up here.
And then California, PG&E is a monopoly, so...
Well, yes, but again, so many people start them out here too. It's unbelievable.
But yeah, people do start them.
Yeah.
Hopefully
they don't cut down enough grass. They should cut down the grass.
They really, a lot of them are started by areas that have many expensive homes, and they get the fire going.
Out here, we have to cut trees down in Miami because we're going through hurricane season.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And they sometimes don't cut them all the way. And like we just dealt with the brush fire down where I live, and it was like 2 different areas. And like you could smell it like from a mile away where it was happening. And we needed rain so bad because it burnt a lot of acres again in one area. And thankfully it rained, but at the same time, you know, we're dealing with dryness, and then hurricane season is going to come. We don't know whether if we're going to get hit with the hurricane, and that causes an even bigger problem with like the power goes out. It gets hot, it'll rain. And I survived Hurricane Andrew that happened here in 1992. I was only 8 years old when it happened.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that one was like pretty much, as I call it, the monster from the sky, because I was asleep when it started. When a tree hit the roof of where we were staying, it woke me up, and like I look out the window, just total carnage.
Oh, that's so scary. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to talk about 2 things. Well, first of all, you know what's a weird fact? Universal Studios actually let the goats in their back lots or somewhere, so they can actually like chew away the grass, and then every once a month, so the fires won't spread, and like get to their back lots. Second of all, I didn't hear about the news, but I read the line that West Hollywood is like flooded today. Or
yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of the people's cars are submerged in water.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, I didn't hear
a lot
that.
of people's apartments flooded. It's really bad and sad.
It's West Hollywood, I read, but I'm not sure where else it is.
Yeah,
you either get floods or fires.
Sunset.
2 earthquakes.
Okay.
Oh, it's a water main that broke and flooded the place.
It reminded me kind of the Northridge earthquake, how the ground was all broken.
That was
there was like high amounts of was it seismic tension that people thought another earthquake was going to happen a few days ago, like last week, I think.
Wait, are they talking about like the San Andreas part? Because I know like San Andreas fault is like pretty big in California.
Yeah, for a short amount of time there was like a high amount of tension or whatever, and like people were afraid that an earthquake was going to start, but it hasn't started yet, so we don't know.
They keep saying the same thing about what was it called, the Yosemite, how the volcano was going to erupt, and also Rachel, what part of Northridge were you talking about? Sorry, just 2 questions.
It's in Northridge, California.
No, I know. Like, where exactly? I know where Northridge is, but where exactly?
There's no. I don't think there's any volcanoes in Yosemite. I think you're talking about Yellowstone.
Yeah,
Yellowstone.
I'm sorry, I got the.
Oh yeah,
thank you. Hawaii.
Yeah, it could erupt too. Like.
Oh yeah, it'll take out so many states when that goes in Yellowstone. Oh yeah.
California's protected though. We're like further out.
I think they
are we though?
That by drilling into like the edges of the volcano, they'll release the pressure. From what I heard, so like that's
no. We had a pretty gnarly earthquake in Utah. I think it was in 2020, and it was bad. It was so freaking scary, and I don't want to be alive because we're on a fault line. I do not want to be alive when the big one hits Utah because I would rather be gone before.
I
It
have
was
no
Bill's
my lifetime.
Florida.
No, I hope I die before that. So
No.
Some of them are really fun.
Yeah,
It was.
I'd be dust by the time that happens.
Yeah, I think we're due for a tsunami over here in California because we're,
No, over here,
Yeah,
over here in the
I've
East
thought
Coast
about
of
that.
Florida, that might happen to us. We're already like drowning. All these people that
Yeah.
are moving here and all the buildings they built. When my mom moved here in '77, down at the beach where South Beach is, she says there was only 3 buildings out there.
Yeah, that's the problem. They keep building on top
Yeah.
of I think it's just like our beautiful land that you're not supposed to build on, and then they keep building and building, and then where they're building where it's like crappy, they don't fix anything. So that's why the streets in LA and the streets everywhere in California, they're not that great, and it's like all this, where's all the money going? Who knows? Not there.
Yeah.
They
I'm
need
having
to build more tall buildings and stop building so many houses.
No, they just need to stop building.
Because the houses were the ones that got destroyed in the fires. So
Yeah, exactly.
Ryan.
they all the land that the houses were on, they returned that to nature and just replaced them with tall buildings. Would have
Hey,
been
Ryan,
much
Florida
better.
Keys get affected by these hurricanes.
Well, let's see. There's one area called Homestead before Key West that was completely wiped off the map.
No
Homestead
way.
was gone, like literally.
How many
disappeared.
buildings?
Well, in South Beach, in the Miami Beach area.
Yeah.
My mom moved down here in '77. She says there was only 3 buildings out there. Most of them were just like houses before they tore them down and started doing more buildings.
And the rest of the Keys?
Now the rest of the Keys, it's like most of it was like houses before they started, and like boating ports before they started putting like, bars and Miracle Mile and all that for Fantasy Fest. She said like it was all just nothing but houses, restaurants, and that's it.
But when the last hurricane happened, did it affect the Keys at all?
Andrew did, yeah. Well, not Andrew. Andrew hit it a little bit, but not as hard as it hit here in Miami where we were.
Yeah, because the Keys were just sitting there in the middle of water.
Yeah, but some boats, like even some people said, like they had more boats out there because they were just drifted out there from the hurricane. Like it took most of the boats that were over here at the beach down to Key West.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I heard Florida's like the flattest state. Is that true? Is it really that flat?
Oh, on sea level, yeah.
Sea level.
Yeah, sea level, that's what I mean.
Nebraska.
It gets really humid where you are, right, Ryan? It gets
Oh
really
my, humid. Humid doesn't even describe it.
It's not the right word.
you know what cookie dough feels like when you're baking them in the oven. That's what it feels like.
Oh, okay.
We're just basically human cookie dough. That's why I'm so
And I
hot.
feel like when I was in
Is it
Hawaii,
really that
as a
hot?
kid, I feel like that was.
Oh, it's always hot.
humid.
We got
And
like
you're
where I live.
Do you even have a hill in Florida?
A what?
A
A
hill?
hill? Yeah, and hills.
Oh yeah, the red ants, the fire ants.
I'm getting
Oh,
Canadian smoke right now.
That stayed so flat.
Or from what I heard of.
They say usually have to build on top of the ground and not underground because of like the swamp water, so they have to build it on top. Like they did with Walt Disney World. They built several layers on top of the land and you don't notice it because they built it so that you won't notice like the incline before you enter the place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing neat about Florida, I used to go golfing there every summer, and it was so hot one year. And when I had to yell 4, it's not because of the ball. My actual club came out of my grip, and the club started flying because it was so hot and humid.
Wait,
in the
did
summer.
anyone get hit though?
That happens to me all
No, nobody did.
Oh,
That's
okay.
funny because a friend of mine had an apartment next to a golf course, and what I used to like to do, I used to like go outside whenever they hit, put a ball right there, and I pass out on the ground like they hit me with it.
And have a lawyer beside you.
Oh my God.
Just collect. I need to collect that stuff for sure.